Okay. Yeah. So this is how the config quality cubes user interface will look like. So on the left side of the panel, you see all the modules which are related to the config quality cubes. So config quality cubes is all about managing the quality control and materials in the concrete and construction industry. So we have the major modules like RMC plant and customers, the cement fine aggregates, coarse aggregate, water admixtures, mineral admixtures, and other admixtures which are there, which can be maintained over here. And then we also have the crux of it, the mixed design, and we have the fresh concrete test and hard concrete test. And along with that, we also have durability, NDT test, and calibration. And we also provide, could you please scroll down, reports and dashboards on the left side here. So we also have the complaints, the customer complaints, reports and dashboards over there. So this is all about the different modules which are there in config quality cubes. So we'll go module by module wise. So the first module which you happen to see is the RMC plan. But you could you please open that? Yeah. So when you click the RNC plant, you will see all the plants which are there for that particular thing. And then you click the plant, you will see the details of it, like the address, the plant ID. So if you even want to have any other fields also, we can add them over there, like any details of the plant. They can also can be entered over there through add button. So how to add a new plant? So when you click that add button over there, you will get this form where you need to fill all the details of it, and when you save the record, the new plant would be added on to the plants panel over there. So a new record will be created. So coming to the next module, that is customers or projects. So here you can, when you enter into the customer support projects module, you'll be able to see all the names of the customers, their addresses and site addresses. So whatever details you want over here, you can get all those details over here. So this is one solution where a centralized kind of a cloud solution where the entire data is available at different locations. So anybody from any plant can access this data. So they are not into the silos. So data is maintained at one place and it is accessible to everybody and everywhere. So that is basically the concept behind quality cubes. So to make sure that you have the proper collaboration where there is a greater visibility of the data which is standing in different plants, and different users can access the data at multiple locations at a given point of time. So coming to the next thing is the cement. And the cement fine aggregates are all the raw materials which are used for concrete manufacturing. So if we click the cement, so we can see the details of who is the customer and from on which date a particular bulker has come there, and what is the we will identify cement with a unique truck ID or bulker truck number which is there, or else if you have any other ID through which you can you are going to recognize that particular a lot of cement which has come, then we can also add that field as well, a unique field. Through that you can identify which cement has come from which party, and all those details can also be maintained over here. So we can also see the specific gravity, weak number, and fineness. These are all the results after you test the cement once it arrives into your plant, and then you carry out different tests in the quality control, and then you can add those values over here. So basically this happens at the plant, and then usually these are taken care of the SAP system. We just had the sample data over here. You can also maintain it over here. If you have the data in your legacy systems like SAP or any other Oracle systems which you are already using, like we also have the Ramco software there, right? So we can also pull that data over here, the raw materials data of cement, fine aggregates, and other raw materials which are used, and we can integrate them to our tool so that you can pull that data over here, and you can manage the data also into the config. So we have a separate that one. So once we get the proper connections with the SAP existing systems, then we can integrate that to the config, and we can get the data over here. So coming to the next module, the fine aggregates. Could you please go into fine aggregates? Yeah. So fine aggregates here, the same. who is the supplier, the truck name, and all the values of the fine aggregate, which are there in the raw material lot over there, like a specific gravity, water absorption rate, bulk density, and the loose density which we have over there. So these values are actually entered over here. So these are after the tests have been carried out on the particular raw material which has been taken into the inventory over there. The next coming to the next one is a coarse aggregate, and similarly we can see the water and admixture. So all these are the modules related to the raw material, and we also have a module for other admixtures also. So where please click the others module. Yeah. So where you can also add other admixtures, gravel, crushed stone, other than the admixtures which we usually have, like a GGBS or fly ash, which we typically do. So coming to the next module is the mix design. So mix design is the crux of it. So once we click the mix design, we happen to see all the mix designs which have been there. So once you click the mix design, you see the details of it, like the grade of concrete. There we have different multiple grades like M10 to M5 to M20, M50, M60, M70, and the range of grades which are there. So actually, for each grade, we have certain values over there for the mix design. So what is the maximum size of aggregate which has been taken, and the concrete method of concrete placing, what is mineral admixture which has been used to that particular mix design, the exposure type, the type of concrete which we are manufacturing, and minimum binding ratio, and then maximum binding ratio, then cement OPC type. So these are all the values which we enter over there, and there are certain formula fields which are there. So Madhu, just go ahead and create a new record over here so that we can into the mix design. Yeah. So if you want to add a new mix design, just click that add button, and the mix code is a unique code which we typically give over there for that particular mix design. So now in the grade of concrete, you can select the grade of concrete from the drop down button. So we have all the grade of concretes over there, and then minimum size of aggregate. Need to put it like even here we have the drop down list over there, and then we have method of concrete placing, is it pumping or manual, and then the mineral admixture used over here, like it could be fly ash, GGBS, fly ash and GGBS combination, fly ash and alkofine and GGBS. So multiple kind of combinations which you have. Then exposure type, we have different exposure types like mild, moderate, severe, very severe, extreme. So these are all the things which you have. Then you have the type of concrete. You can select from RCC or PCC. So typically what happens is, like currently the problem is we are managing the entire data in Excel sheet or in logbooks. So data is standing in different places, and when we want to take any decision on that one, or if there is an audit and we need a report for that one, it takes at least 2 or 3 days to pull out a report of all the mixed design which we have over there. So for that problem, we have a solution in the form of config quality cubes, where once the data is entered into the system, the data is readily available in the database, and we can pull the data reports according to that, and then it would be easy for us to take a decision on that, and it would be also useful for the optimization of the concrete mix which we have. So you can see that once we enter the cement and GGBS in the values, you can see the binder content is automatically getting calculated over there, including the free water binder ratio. So there is no need to have another Excel sheet and enter your data over there and write the formula fields onto that Excel sheet, and later on for each Excel sheet a different plant location. When we need to consolidate data, we need to get the Excel sheet from plant 1, plant 2, plant 3, and then combine all these things, and we have to build a report for the leadership to take a decision on that one. So there is no need for that one. Once you enter the data over here, the calculations happens automatically. Could you please scroll down, Madhu? Yeah. So even we have certain formula fields for fine aggregate percentage, and give the values for FNS and FAMS. Yeah. 20 mm cores.
Oh, this is basically with respect to IS 10262.
Yeah.
Then we do the mix design by giving like cement, water, binder content, I mean fly ash or GGBS, then water cement ratio, then percentage of aggregates, then it automatically calculates the mix design. That is the main criteria behind the mix design module.
Yeah.
So all the values will be automatically generated with the formulas.
Yeah. So you can just scroll down. So this would be your typical mix design. Just scroll down, Madhu.
Madhu, already we have done one mix design. You can show it.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the mix design we have. So if you can see, yeah, from here. Yeah. So just scroll down, Madhu. So this is the entire mix design. So you can see that okay as per IS 456. So once you give the values, it will automatically give that populate that value if it is okay or if it is not okay as per the ISO standard over there. So this is the entire mix design which you have. Once you give the values, it will calculate and it will populate this mix design over here. So yeah. So we'll go next into the hard concrete test which we have. So after the mix design has been done for a particular company, so then we will test those things. I'm going to go to the first record, the my home LNT or something. Yeah. Hope I did that one. So usually we'll choose the customer name over there and the mix code which has been done, and then the RMC plant where this particular mix design has been manufactured, and then we enter the number of cubes to be casted, and we also give the unique cube code over there. And once we enter the casting date, just scroll down, Madhu. Once you enter the casting date over there, automatically the next testing date for the samples will be automatically calculated. Just scroll down, Madhu. Scroll down. Still. Yeah. Here you can see the testing date, day 3 samples, and day 7 and day 28 and day 1. These are all the auto-generated fields. So once you give the casting date over there, so these dates are automatically populated into the record over there. So just scroll up now. So what are the fields which we have in the hard concrete is like number of cubes to be tested and number. What is the after we cast the cubes? So day 1 we test the weight as well as the MPa, and we will enter those values over here. So first day sample 1 weight and MPa, second day sample 1 weight and MPa, third day, just scroll down. Third day you will have some values, seventh day you have some values. So depending upon the testing we do over there. So in certain cases we do only 7 day and 28 day. In certain cases we do for 3 days, 1 day, and 7 day and 28 day. So depending on the requirement, so we'll just enter those values over here and save the record. So then the record will be saved with all the values which have been. So what happens after this is like typically we do the standard deviation, mean, standard deviation, Q sum, right, for all the mixed designs which we do over. So those to get the data manually is a very cumbersome thing. So in the reports, Madhu, could you please go to the dashboard? So once the all the hard concrete is dashboard. Let's go to the dashboard. Yeah. Here, just scroll down. Here you can see the standard deviation, where for each particular mix design with the particular cube code, you can get the 28-day average and then the standard deviation for that particular mix code over a period of time. So there might be multiple customers over there. So this is how the standard deviation is captured. And similarly, if you scroll down model, we can also get the Q sum of the particular mix design cube code. So for cube code 5 and for a particular mix design, for mix design 5, the Q sum is 4.8. We can track it like, is the Q sum going up or it is going up? So that way we can get to know the optimization of the concrete, whether it is the strength is, we are getting more strength than expected or we are getting less strength than expected. That can be captured over here, and we can optimize our mix design from these values over there. So we also have other fields like other tests like fresh concrete tests can also be recorded, and we have durability, NDT, calibration, and the other module which we have is the customer complaints. So Madhu, could you please go to the customer complaints module there? Yeah.
So here we can record the customer, whatever customer complaints we faced and whatever the solutions we have given, and we can always reveal whenever such kind of complaints come in the future, we can always reveal and we can rectify it.
Yeah.
So that is the main advantage of this model.
So so that is what we can achieve, and these complaints can also be seen in the dashboard. Like, Madhu, could you please again re-navigate to the dashboard over there? Yeah. So the customer complaints, the customer name, complaint description, the status of it, and when was the complaint received, and the closing date. So we can also pull it as a report, a view fill report. Madhu, could you please take that one? Yeah. So here you get this report, and we can also export this report into an Excel or PDF file. Yeah. Customer complaints. Yeah. Yes. So that way you can get the report into the PDF format as well. So yeah, so reports, we can have the reports and we can print out the reports over here. Currently, we have limitations for the fleets, and the reports can be downloaded in two formats. One is the Excel as well as the PDF, like over here. So once we get the logos and logo of the company, we can change that logo, and that logo would be appearing on the header section of the PDF file, which can be printed out and handed over to the customer. So this is what the report is all about.
Once the report is generated, we can always send it to customer through email or printer, whatever it is.
WhatsApp or whatever the medium you have over there.
So all the 7 days, 28 days, cube reports or mixed design reports or raw material testing reports, every report can be customized with respect to our company, and that can be sent through mail.
Yeah. So yeah, so that brings us to the end of the walkthrough of the application. We are open for questions. Like, I encourage you to for any one-on-one demo where we can dive deep into how the solution works for your specific needs, and we can also give the registration link where you can get the application for free, where you can access the application, use it, and enter your data over there. Try to use the application, get hands-on into it, and let us know your valuable feedback as well, so that how effective that would be. We can also see and answer the solution for the problem which is existing over there.
And one more, I just want to add, this system can be integrated even with our existing batching software system, as well as like ERP, if anybody is using like Tally or SAP or whatever it is, it can be integrated. And data can be scrolled down from each module, and we can either import or export the data into those modules. So it is always a dynamic kind of thing, and we can receive stock reports at any dynamic point of time. If you want to have what is the cross check, what is the cement in silo, then we can immediately check it. So that is the advantage we are going to get from the software. So మీకు ఎవరికన్నా ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉంటే యూ కెన్ ఆస్క్, ఇంకేమైనా సజెషన్స్ ఉంటే కూడా ఇవ్వచ్చు మీరు.